Okay, so I've actually been doing a little bit of work with this. We've got it all set up for the most part. The only thing I'm missing right now is this darn battery. I can't find a 12-volt battery, but I've been told where to get it, so I will go and hook it up. So anyway, overhaul on the mothership. So basically, the main thing that we've done is added on the fish finder, the Lowrance fish finder. Now, my concern was when I'm hooking this up, because this is a magnetic transducer, it doesn't sit in there. I'm not going to want to leave this sitting there, so I want to take it off whenever I finish. So first things first, as far as running it, I made sure I ran it so that it was through these bungees. I never use these things for anything, so I figured it would be a good place to hold this. That way, if it does, for some reason, come off, then at least I know it's not going anywhere. But it ain't going nowhere. I can't even pull that thing off right now, so we're good to go there. And instead of mounting it down, I actually had, which I did, originally. Actually, you can see I've got screw holes all in this area, but that's just because I've done different things in it. I'm not worried about it. If I ever have to putty it up, I can. But what I ended up doing was putting some Velcro down there. And the Velcro is actually strong. It's industrial strength. So that way I can take everything out. So you can see the screw holes from where I mounted it originally. But I can take everything out and then not have to worry about having to leave this on, because there was no other way for me to get it through here. It won't fit through that hole. So that's a good thing. And then let's take a look under the inside. What did we do here? So this is actually going to be pulled a little tight. I have the wire hanging. But I had to do a little battery box down here. And it's behind the foot pegs. And once I get the battery, then the power cord's already wrapped up and it's going to run in through there. And you notice I put some Velcro down on the bottom so that I could get it to hold steady. So here's the box itself. Nothing but a ammo box, and I just drilled a hole through it, and I'm going to get a piece of rubber to water seal this. But the problem was, and this is the power wire to the battery that's actually going to run through on this side once I get the battery. The problem I had with this thing was, first off, I had to wrap up a little bit of transducer wire. They give you a lot of wire, and I had no idea what to do with it, so I got a little creative. I got a piece of PVC pipe, and I rolled it all up in here. So basically the battery and this extra is going to sit in here. When I get the battery, probably going to have it, so that I'll stabilize it on that side, because I'm going to Velcro everything down once I get it, and put some pool, what do they call it, pool foam, those pool weenies or whatever they call those things. I'm going to cut some of that stuff up and put it in here to make sure it's fully insulated. So, but box itself is only $4 from Walmart. So, serves the purpose well. And then all I have to do, put it back in there, just slide it down to the Velcro. Once it's down to the Velcro, push down. It's not going anywhere. So, that'll be easy and something that I can take apart. And I carry a lot of stuff, but I try to make it as efficient as possible. So, like here, Velcro is my favorite friend, or my hooks and weights. I end up doing that, and then, that way I can put it up here, and then over here, I keep other tackle boxes. This one's for my jigs and for my chatterbaits, and it looks like I got some spinners in there. Well, what they are, they're inline, underspins actually, and then I have some jig heads, swim jig heads. So that's my basic swim bait, moving bait pack. And then over on this side, that's where I keep my my diving baits, my crankbaits, a few lipless cranks, things like that. So everything is put in an efficient place, easy for me to get to. And then I always keep this tackle bag here, so when I want my soft plastics, I literally just kind of turn around. I flip this down. And I keep like extra, Plano boxes in here. Spinner baits. This is my trout box, and then this is my top water box. These are all the soft plastics that I plan to use. This thing is packed tight, so I've got craws, swim baits, worms. Actually, the worms I keep, are they here? No, worms are on the other side. Keep my worms over here in separate spots. I like net bait, biospawn. Got a few in here. Of course, the robo worms. Keep my buff. I got all my pliers and scissors and stuff in there. I use my JJ's Magic, stuff like that. Just everything that I need. Got my gloves here, flashlight. So this helps me keep everything together. And the funny thing is I don't have to strap this down. I'm never on any type of chop or anything like that. So this is not falling off, just based off the weight. And it's just easy for me to just turn around, flip it, or for me to just kind of like grab it and, put it in my lap and then slide it back. So I'm going to move this here. This is something that I created. It's my own little creation here. But it was a 2-rod holder. I actually normally carry 4 poles, so I'll carry one of them in here with me, or I'm fishing with one. And this way I can have 3 set up. And all this was PVC pipe. You have the T section, so it's 3 T sections, a 90-degree elbow joint, and then here is a flexible piece of PVC that I found at Home Depot, and then another 1-inch PVC running into a 1.5. So it seems like it's complicated, but it's actually not. It was really simple. All you needed was some PVC glue. I spray painted it. Now this has been beat up over the season, so I need to spray paint it again. I'm actually going to camo paint this. I learned how to do that, so that's going to be cool. And then there's the arsenal, or at least some of the arsenal. I've got way too many rods and reels, but I love my rods. This one is a Shimano. This is a Hellbent. And then this one is my 13 Fishing Black Omen favorite rod. And all I fish are lose, all lose, I actually want to get some more of these. I was trying these out, these fish grips. These things work. They look a little funky, like, they don't fit all that great, but when your hands are wet and stuff and you set the hook, you don't have anything to worry about. And then over here, it's a little hatch. I never used it for anything. So what I use it for now, I did use it, but, prior to me putting this in there, a lot of people have done this. I found this on YouTube. And what this is a laundry line retriever. Well, not retriever, but it's just laundry line. You hang this on your wall and then pull the laundry line out. And I just kind of made it into my anchor line. So I don't have to worry about retrieving it or anything like that. Pulling it up, making sure that it's in a nice spot. This thing works really well. And all this is some paracord. I took the actual wire line out and put paracord in this, or on this. And this is tied to this clip, crazy glued on. And this is where I clip my anchor onto. And then the anchor goes into the anchor trolley. You know, I have my little anchor trolley system. I took my brother-in-law Dana's advice on this one. I had pulleys. They used to have pulleys, and they do a lot of squeaking. And they actually rust, so I would change them pretty regularly. So what I got was kind of like this, just little threaded ring, and it doesn't flop around or anything like that. You know, and that's much better because I used to have this, a clip, and then a pulley, so it would make a lot of noise, but not anymore. So I have it into the alligator clip right now. But basically, all I have to do, and what I do is see if I can do this one-handed. You take this, anchor runs through there, and then when you drop it, it's basically hanging off like this, and then it's gonna run. You know, it's nothing I can't do anything about that. But you know, you get the concept where anchor hangs through. So with the anchor all the way down, I just grab this top cord and then just pull, and you see how it moves along on that way. You know, I actually used to double tie this ring, so I would tie it there and tie it there, but I like having the idea of the clip here. And what this serves as is this isn't going anywhere through one of these. This isn't going to go anywhere. You know, like if I unclip this, then, you know, it's not like this is going to fly through because I have them going through these. And I also have it tied down here. And the reason I have these little U-brackets, this is my lead line. It's easy for me to grab it. It doesn't hang down or anything like that. But the reason I want to do this, I got the idea from my brother-in-law. If I ever have to clip this to anything like a boat dock or something, or tie it down or anchor it, then I've got an easy way to do it. So, easy anchor trolley system. You know, it's a little something that I enjoy having on this. And then last but not least, we did the fish finder. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's a couple things else I have to do. I have to get this clip taken off. This is my camera mount. Camera mount is going to go here, I think, because when I'm oaring, my arm movement is all in this area, so I don't have to worry about hitting that. I think a camera would be good here because I don't think it would interfere with my fishing in any way. So I'm thinking of mounting it somewhere here, that way I can reach up and grab it. And then, as I mentioned before, another camera mount here. But this is where I'm going to cut this section right here, leave this front section for one camera mount, take this, put it up over there for the other camera mount. So yeah, buddy, mothership in full effect. Really happy with this. The only thing that I need to do now is find that 12-volt battery, but I've been told where to go get it. And then once I have that, I get to go test this fish finder out, and it's a whole new ball game at that point. So yeah, buddy. Yes, buddy. Very happy about this. Obviously, I enjoy doing little self mods. I'm working on this. It's an enjoyable, fun thing. It's the obsession. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get some shirts that say, you know, feed the obsession, and that's what I like to do. But that's the mothership in full effect. Not bad for a little cheap first kayak, but you make the best of what you get. Anyway, thanks for listening. I know this was my longest video yet, but I'll have another one when I get the battery put in, and then we'll be talking about the size bass that I caught. So, all right, y'all. Peace.